Hey, what's up, guys? This is Jesse Lopez's 15-minute podcast. It's Jesse's 15-minute podcast, and I have with me the very funny, always funny, Ben Rocillo. How you doing, man?
I'm all right. Jesse, thanks for coming over, drinking some wine with me, helping me babysit for the day. I could always use the assistance.
You got
ass wiping experience yourself, I hear.
Yeah. I do. I have two children of my own. A students, if you guys can believe me.
I hear that you're better wiping their asses than you are your own.
Yeah. No, when I first met you, I was like, dude, like I didn't expect you to breed. I was like, dude, this is gonna be a catastrophe. But your baby's beautiful. She is, man.
Yeah, no, she's
fucking great, man.
She's running around. She already pooped 3 times today, so I'm just thinking there's just no friggin' way she can do it again. So I kind of feel like across the finish line with like wiping poop today.
Yeah, man. If
catch my breath and drink some water.
If my children were as pretty as your little girl there, maybe I wouldn't have abandoned them.
You didn't abandon them; they abandoned you. They're living closer to the Mexican border now. That's how bad of a dad you are. Like, fuck it, where are we going? Brownsville? Great.
Yeah. As soon as they learned how to crawl, they got away from this fucking train wreck.
Yeah. Well, they couldn't get away from you when they were crawling because you're not that strong. They got older. They got up on those.
Yeah, they had to learn how to walk though. Yeah, but yeah, my fucking foot pain slows me down. I'm gonna diabetes and shit.
Yeah. Jesus Christ.
Oh.
Gonna have some more wine.
We're drinking this Pinot Grigio. What is this?
What?
Pinot Grigio.
What the hell is that?
Pinot Noir.
A Pinot Noir.
Pinot
Noir. There's no peanuts.
Well. What the fuck are we drinking, man? You're the fucking wine connoisseur.
Pinot Noir. I'm not a wine connoisseur. It's a Pinot Noir. Everybody kind of knows it.
Yeah, dude. This is great.
Have you seen the movie Sideways?
No.
Yeah. What is it?
Unfortunately, I have testicles, so it didn't allow me.
Right. Well, there's dudes with testicles in that movie drinking wine, and they do this big thing about how they love Pinot Noir and they trash Merlot, and that movie actually set the tone for like years of like consumers saying, "Oh, screw Merlot, let's get Pinot Noir." It's like, wow, that's the only conspiracy I believe in. Is that they came out with this movie about wine, and this guy gets pissed off every time he drinks Merlot, but he loves Pinot Noir. And that movie set the tone. Pinot Noir was like cool, like ever since then. And people just look at Merlot like, But then you got the hipsters now. They're like, oh, Merlot's actually the best one.
Fuck those fucking hipsters.
They're just drinking it because everybody else hates it. And they have to drink shitty shit just because, like, why make your life suck? Don't you just like shit that's horrible?
You know what? I hate that shit about fucking hipsters. I'm doing it because it's different, dude. I'm bringing back racism. Try that.
I'm a part of this.
Yeah. Oh shit. Yeah. I'm sorry, man, but
keep racism podcast somewhere else. Like, you know what I mean?
Even Ben Rocillo.
No. The thing is, I'm washing my sheets today, so I'm just not ready.
Yeah. You know what?
You got any scissors? I gotta cut some holes out. Get ready for the Jesse Lopez podcast.
Yeah.
What are you doing? My girlfriend's yelling at me. You're cutting holes in the eyes of your sheets. You're gonna be a ghost for next Halloween? No, Jesse's coming over. We're doing a podcast.
Yeah, I just need 2.
Yeah. Even though the KKK would probably murder him in 1 second.
Yeah. We need to sew these 2 sheets together because he's a big fella.
Yeah. Mexican racist. Mexicans are very racist people, I hear.
Oh yeah,
I hear about this. I was talking to a guy. Actually, he was Latin culture in general is racist. I dated a girl from Cuba. She told me the worst thing she could ever do was date a black dude.
Yeah,
she could do whatever she wanted, but like her dad, if she ever dated a black dude, would have been the worst thing that she could do.
Damn, dude,
and then this guy from Argentina that I met too was just talking about how people are just so racist to each other there because they're more European in Argentina, so they're just trashing all the Aboriginals, saying they have like monkey flat faces and shit, and like darker skin. It just means you're just less than human, and it's totally acceptable in Argentina. He's like, yeah, Argentina's the meanest country in the world, and that's like all.
Well, that's where Hitler went to retire, right?
All cool there.
Yeah, Hitler went to retire after he faked his death.
Yeah, I worked with a chef who was Mexican for almost 2 years, and he would just tell me about how like just people are just more racist. Like in Mexico, like or with some of the Latin people I've met, and overall, tell me how there's a lot of racism within their own people based on your skin color. It varies. You could be more Aboriginal, sort of, or whatever, or you could be more Spanish and have different colors of skin. There's a lot of racism, like inside
No, yeah,
race.
Which
is interesting. I never knew that shit.
I beat this subject to death about my childhood, but yeah, I used to get fucking my ass kicked and everything because my beautiful white skin. It's yeah.
So what is it? They didn't accept you, and these were darker skinned Mexicans.
Yeah, I have white
beat
skin.
the crap out of you because you were white skinned.
More ghetto though. I lived in a ghetto neighborhood, but my mom loved me, so it's kind of the difference, you know. I had like a Nintendo. I had white skin.
Oh, so you just had success, just like
success
illuminating off of
yeah.
Your, like,
my dad was an electrician.
White bald head and face.
Like, yeah,
and people just wanted to stuff their fist into it and like screw you.
Yeah,
I'm dark. I got a tan. I'm outside doing construction.
Dude, I got beat up by like 19-year-old kids when I was 13, 12. You know, because I was pretty big. I was always like 5'7", 5'9" when I was growing up. So some guy thought he was big shit, picked on me, and I defended myself. And the next day, fucking 19, 20-year-old guy would kick the shit out of me because I didn't even beat up his little brother or anything. I just fucking.
Oh no, people make.
I
grew up getting in a lot of fights, and when kids that young, they make shit up. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I've seen people get punched in the face for no reason. I've seen people come up and say, "Hey, I heard you called me a pussy," and like you didn't at all, and then just like they punch you in the face. And also because nobody's so evil they just walk up and punch you in the face for absolutely no reason. There always has to be like a slight bit of an excuse. That's why that's why you always see all this shit talking before fights actually happen, because people want to feel less guilty about smashing each other in the face. So like, oh, what'd you call me? Oh, I called you a bitch. Oh, you called me a bitch? Cool. Now I can punch you because you confirmed that you indeed called me a bitch. No one can just walk up and just be like, hey, you know what? Sorry about this, but I don't know who you are, or I don't know anything about you, but my name is Ben, and I just can't stand the look of your face, so I'm just gonna punch you. Like, that never happens. Someone always has to walk up and be like, hey, what'd you say to me? Or, oh, hey, I heard you said this and that. Or like, oh, what are you looking at? You know, they have to throw something out there to see if you say anything back.
That makes sense. Philosophy with Ben Rocillo here.
Philosophy with getting your face smashed in.
Yeah, I wanna make this like the 10 funniest people in Austin kind of podcast. I already got Swinson. I got you. I don't know who's gonna be next.
Probably no one.
That's true. It's just me 3 times, and then it starts all over with Mikey and then you.
No, there's a lot of funny people out there actually. You should have. Well, actually, no. I was trying to think of some people that you could have in your podcast that are funny, but they probably hate you.
No.
I was like, JT Kelly, he probably hates you.
JT Kelly?
He could probably do without you.
Oh yeah. I like the guy. He's all right.
Hilarious.
You know what? Chris Castle's all right. I like the guy and everything, but
he's actually
puns.
He's actually like, yeah, I know that
Puns.
Yeah, he does those puns, but he's actually a funny person too.
No, yeah.
He gets away with doing those puns, but if you just hear him talk or you hang out with him, dude, he's fucking hilarious.
When you say puns on stage, I wanna. I have really big thing against puns. You know, like Kyle Tolbert, I love the guy, but it took me forever to enjoy Kyle Tolbert on and off the stage because he has pun jokes, which is, I know it's puns are supposed to be the highest form of comedy, but I just can't stand them. I can't stand. I'm a story kind of guy, you know. Like I love stories.
I use a lot of puns like on Facebook and shit like that.
Well, yeah, it's different.
I will here and there because sometimes puns are just fun to do.
They are
just so cheesy and so shitty.
Cheesy,
and
yes, they are.
Like, it's funny because like you are doing them, and you know if you somewhat can at least pretend to act like you think you're cool for doing it, that's just hilarious to people.
Yeah, I like to sprinkle them in a story or something, but yeah, to go up there and do like 5 minutes of puns or even 2 minutes of puns, I can't.
Sometimes it just works. You know your audience.
I mean, yeah, of course.
I've seen Castles just like look at that crowd and be like, this is pun people right here.
Yeah,
bust that shit out and they love it.
Hey, cucumbers and
after
carrots.
that, he just says whatever he wants and he just kills with it because he's already like, wow, okay, cool. This guy's as an artist, he's put this shit together.
Well, yes, as an opener, pun is a really good thing, but yeah, too many puns just. I've
seen him go up there and just like off the cuff, new jokes, getting laughs, killing it, and then. You know, he's like, wow, I got these people now, and then like that's I think that's the best time like to do for him to do his puns is when he's already killed like with just regular material and shooting the shit and doing crowd work, and then he just closes with those puns and he's already proved he's funny as a person. I've seen him do that a few times, and those are some of the best sets that I've seen him do.
Well, yeah, no, I actually like his material where he punches a racist, which is I think it's like a guy that's dating his mom or something. He punches him, And I like that story.
Yeah, after he started it with blackjack.
I know, after he started. That's what I'm wondering.
You wonder why the guy said the N-word to you after you said that. It's like you opened up the floodgates and you wonder why water comes pouring onto your face.
Exactly, yeah. I was like, maybe this guy, Chris Castle, was just drunk and he was just saying a bunch of racist shit. And like, no, you're racist. Yeah. And then just punches the guy for no reason.
Yeah, who gets laid first? The fat white girl. And then that guy's like, oh, wow, we're bonding now.
Yeah, yes.
Gets me.
No, and that's why actually...
And then he says the N-word and Chris is like, wait, oh, you can't.
Yeah, that's why I steer away from black jokes. Like I like to dabble in racism, but I now stick to what else?
Well, you don't have any because
China people.
You don't have any because you steer away from black people.
No, it's
you have no idea what's going on.
It's the Chinaman and the Mexicans what I stick to. You know, sometimes Jews because you can make fun of a fucking Jew. That's great. But no, people would be like, yeah.
People don't care about Jews as much anymore.
That's true. It has to be very funny.
You don't really care if you make fun of Asians either. Well, you make fun of black people. Or whatever.
No, but
or you trash women, then like those are like the
I love trashing women
because some subjects are just simply some races are touchier than others. That's just a fact.
That is a fact.
You know what I mean? So
yeah, I like to make fun of Indians because nobody gives a shit. Yeah. Nobody gives a shit. I love it. Those fucking squantos aren't nowhere to be found. So
well, like which kind of Indian?
Both kind. The ugly ones or the weird ones.
It's 2016. If someone says like Indians, I have to be like, wait, which one are you talking about? Because you don't know. With you, I should probably know.
You know what I've been? I don't watch
both of them.
Both of them.
All of them.
Any fucking Indians. If you're a native from any country, I don't like you. That's the fucking thing. I only like half breeds, really. Like if you have Italian, half Mexican, you're all right. If you're fucking full Italian, fuck you. You miserable fuck. You're fucking meatball motherfucker.
Fuck you, asshole. Hey, isn't it funny how we're having this whole conversation with my baby Googling and Gaga in the background? This is hilarious.
Yes. She's a great daughter.
The children right. Have Jesse Lopez over and teach her a lesson.
Yeah. Let's in front of your daughter. Let's talk about the black Oscar shit. The fucking black Oscars, where people are like, oh, no black people are getting nominated.
That's bullshit. It pisses me off too. It's annoying. I hate white people. Well, you see all these white people like looking all pretty and like it's like honestly,
white people are pretty.
I think it's just cool to simply point out because honestly, like when I saw like the nomination video, it was like this white guy, this white girl, this white guy, this white girl, this white guy, this white girl. It's just interesting. Like honestly, like a lot of the times you don't even know it. Like Jerry Seinfeld one time. He got a bunch of shit for doing something, and he had just a bunch of like white people, and people were calling him out saying, "Hey, you didn't have any black people." He was like, "I wasn't even thinking about that shit. Holy crap! I didn't even notice till you pointed it out."
Yeah.
Which you could argue these days is racism too, because it's like this whole like underlying thing. People are all like, "Racism is something deeper than you think. It's in our brains and all this deep shit," which is totally true. Probably, we all have dispositions.
Yeah, but I mean, this is the fucking thing. Like,
but
I don't
the Oscars after they pointed that out, and I saw all those white people. That annoyed me too. I'm like, it's like it just annoys me. Being a white person, just like fucking hey, we fucked up again.
You're Italian, motherfucker.
This is bad.
You're like a sub level of white.
No shit. I'm kind of like I'm like a notch up from Mexican. Is what I am.
There's like cute squirrels. You're like a sewer rat of white.
Yeah, only I came from Europe instead of Central or South America.
I don't know where white people come from.
Just one notch up. I just never left.
They're all King Arthurs and shit. Like that's what I think.
King
of
Arthur.
White people.
What do you call me? A bag of flour? What the hell?
I don't know. I think of England, white people, and the rest of them are just mutts.
Yeah, I don't know why all white people think like there's kind of a superior race, because if you look at a lot of white people, if you go to like Scotland and England, a lot of people are ugly as fuck out there.
Oh man, shit,
and they're all stuck on those islands. There's a lot of interbreeding and all that shit.
I was just talking to this.
So it's not a good idea that white people want to kick out like all the different breeds and like races and of kinds of like people, because then we'll just start inbreeding more, and then we'll just have like fucked up.
I want
you let us like. Put some shades on our color a little bit and mix it up, then you at least know that more immigration is definitely less incest.
Well, I already have a white skin, which I'm very proud of, and I have this fucking sweet tooth. I don't know if you noticed that fucking tooth that's falling out of my head.
Yeah, you have like a tooth in front of a tooth.
Yeah, it's like a vampire, but
that one tooth is coming out of the front, like just boxing out that other tooth. And the other tooth, like we'll see. They're fighting over space right now. That's for sure, dude. We'll see who wins, huh? And the dentist will tell you he's the ref.
Oh man,
who's gonna lose?
I went to a Mexican dentist. And I was telling him about this tooth. I was like, dude, this tooth is like jumping out of my fucking head.
What do you do? Fill your face with concrete?
Dude, he didn't even put his gloves on, and he stuck his finger in my mouth. I was like, what? And then
later on, you're flossing, you like got taco meat in your freaking face. Like, I didn't eat tacos today. That's bullshit,
dude,
man. I had shrimp.
That's what I get for trying to get cheap healthcare. I should have gone to Canada. But no, the thing is,
don't go to Canada. There's a shooting there now. Canada.
For real, there was
a school shooting in Saskatchewan.
Really? Who shot a moose?
What the hell that is?
I'm pretty sure a moose got involved somehow. I always think Canada, I think moose.
Yeah.
That's the thing. When I see a Canadian child, I'm like, what's his excuse? The moose ate my homework. That's
The moose fell on my grandma.
I couldn't turn on my moose because of all the snow. But I really don't give a shit about the Oscars. But like, I don't know why Mexicans aren't saying shit. Like, dude, how many Mexicans Oscars? You know, how many fucking Oscars does Danny Trejo have?
First off, Oscar is a Mexican name.
That is true. Oscars,
you know what I mean?
Oscar.
But all they use them for is just probably to make the Oscars. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
The trophies themselves, like polishing them off, stealing a couple gold chips.
That is true.
My uncle needs this for his teeth.
Yeah, if I were to be working with gold, I'd just eat the gold because you can actually poop it out and it'll come out. Just with one of those straining shit, a cheesecloth.
Oh, man. That sounds like a real rough way to pan for gold.
You know, I don't even
unnecessary steps.
Yeah, I don't even think people give a shit. I'm pretty sure white people are like, you know what, just give them their fucking Oscars. Maybe they'll stop drinking out of water fountains.
Yeah, I don't know. I did when I actually saw the video of Jada, and then I saw Spike Lee saying, you know, fuck that shit. Good luck, Chris Rock. You know, we wish you the best, but these nominations are bullshit. And they are, and I don't know if they are bullshit. I don't know if like, okay, so maybe the white people were seriously the top nominations for like the performances, but overall it goes back to the filming and the selection of a cast. But maybe the movies that just happened to come out this year or last year happened to be about pioneers, like Leonardo DiCaprio. It's a pioneer movie. There's no black people in that movie. I'm sorry.
Yeah,
that just wasn't a thing. That was a thing back then. So you know. So maybe they just need to do more movies. If you want to eliminate this problem, basically, you have to do more movies that are more on the mainstream. The big production companies have to fund more movies about maybe African American culture or something. But you know, whatever. Look at the past. I mean, in the Oscars, has any black people won an Oscar?
Well, I mean, I know Denzel.
Did Jamie Foxx get one?
Jamie Foxx got one in
for Django, right?
No. Jamie Foxx got one in 2004, I believe. I think it was for Ray. But no, this is the thing.
Well, I guess that tells you the problem either way is you have to sit there and try to think of like that one black person.
That is a fucking problem.
So there you go.
You know, Brad Pitt has so many of them. You know, white people have so many of them. They don't. They can't even afford a mantle to put all the fucking Oscars on them.
Oh, it just annoys me.
Dude, this is the thing. Oscars is a white thing. Fuck them. You know, let them have their fucking award. I don't like white people.
That's true. Like white people it's just maybe it's just a white thing. Maybe it's just maybe it's their own
thing,
version of like maybe it's our BET channel.
Yeah.
You know, if you have the BET Awards. If that's a thing, I don't even know if it is.
A BET award?
And then like, that would be like a white person getting mad because, you know, because it's already... Is it okay because it's labeled BET? Are you allowed to have black schools and black channels, you know, just because you were shit on for so long and then it's not cool if white people do it, you know?
That is true. I see that.
I don't know. It's just a question. I'm not saying it's bullshit.
This is the thing. Dude, I don't give a shit about that. There's so many bigger problems that people could be addressing. Fucking shit, man. You could just... I mean, with all the energy that you spend shitting on Oscars, you can get rid of Mississippi. Just completely get rid of that fucking state.
I've never been. I know it's the poorest state, isn't it?
It's lowest in education. I think they still have rampant racism in there. That's what I hear.
I'm sure.
And that's the second bottle of wine. Fucking Rocillo finishing that off.
Yep.
In the Jesse Lopez 15-minute podcast here.
Actually, I got another bottle in my trunk. My girlfriend just texted me and she said, the wine's in the trunk. And I texted her back and said, you shouldn't have told me that.
Yeah, not anymore. Not anymore, honey.
Now that glass of wine you're looking forward to all day while you were at work, it's not happening.
Yeah. Yeah, it's nice to have a girlfriend. Mine.
Sometimes.
Mine.
Sometimes it's a bitch.
Yeah, mine's gonna throw me out on the street.
No pun intended.
Speaking of puns.
Speaking of shitty puns.
Yeah.
That was not a shitty pun.
That was a terrible pun. I hate you.
That was just bitch in general, you know what I mean?
So we're here with a 15-minute podcast with Jesse Lopez. My guest here is Ben Rocillo.
That's me. Jesse, thanks for having me on. It's cool to have you come over and just shoot the shit, hang out, man.
Yeah, man, it's fucking great, man. What do you have plans? Do you have any fucking plans in life, comedy, love, laughter?
No.
Any interests?
Nope.
Nothing.
Nope. I just like little simple things. Cool. I've done a lot of traveling. I've done a lot of partying. I've done a lot of shit, and just no matter what you do, no matter where you go, no matter like how far you can go across the world, no matter how many drugs you can take to get you to the highest level, no matter how much ass you can bury your face in, you always take yourself with you. And overall, what I've learned is that no matter what you do, you still have to put up with yourself.
You have
So
to
once you realize that yourself is there and it's not going anywhere, and you have to deal with yourself, I'm just cool chilling, man. I just like having a glass of wine. I like hanging out with friends like you. I like playing with my daughter all day, going to the park, taking her to the grocery store, giving her donuts. It's
That's great.
I like simple life. I'm not trying to do anything too crazy.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Maybe that's a shitty excuse for being a failure in some ways, I guess. But
No. I mean, anybody that has buried their face in ass is a winner. In winner, yeah. I dabble in ass from time to time. I enjoy it, especially when I've had a few too many of these glasses of wine. If there's any ass that around here, any neighbors that you might want to introduce me to, I might bury my face into ass.
Yeah, well, you can always just you can always just go get drunk and go knock on doors too. That helps.
Yeah. I've had actually that some random guy just fucking knocked on my fucking door and said, "Hey, let me use your restroom." It's fucking weird. It happened a few months ago. I called the police, and then actually no,
heroin.
All right, and we're gonna go smoke a cigarette here right now. No, it's a really fucking great sunny day we have here. It's wonderful.
It's my favorite time of year in Texas.
Yeah, when it's nice and cold, I fucking love it.
Cool. And your balls aren't sticking to the side of your leg. I really enjoy that. You shower once every 2 days instead of 2 times a day.
Oh shit! No, I shower. I try to shower every day because I'm a fucking sweaty bastard.
Yeah, you're a sweaty bastard. You're over here in sweatpants and a t-shirt right now. I feel like you're disrespecting me.
Actually, I'm in a tuxedo, guys. This is fucking bullshit. I'm in a nice suit and tie.
Mm-hmm.
Gross grain pattern, whatever it is. Oh.
15-minute podcast? Is that
15-minute podcast.
Is that
Well, actually,
is that a thing? Do you actually have a podcast, or are we just doing this?
I'm just doing this. Actually, this is going nowhere. It will never see the light of day. Don't fucking worry.
This is the first episode of the 15-minute podcast.
No, actually, this is the second one. Mikey Swinson and I did 2 hours. Sweet. That motherfucker.
Are you gonna post them?
I'm gonna try. I don't know how to work this thing. I can't even get out of this fucking phone. So maybe I'll just send the phone to get worked on, and people could fucking get that shit.
Talk to somebody who knows what they're doing with that kind
Yeah,
of shit.
I'm gonna need a co-host.
I have to put it on YouTube and have a link or something, and you can do that, and then you can just put some like beautiful like pictures in the background of our shit talk, like waterfalls and like flowers and shit like that, like just pictures of gardens like fading in and out. A humble fat bumblebee just like getting some nectar, which is what you probably feel like when you talk about racism. I'm in my garden. This is my land. This is my piece.
Oh, no, I dabble in it because I think it's an open market right now.
Also, bumblebees don't have stingers. They're just fat.
What do you mean they don't? Dude, are they transgender bumblebees? Because don't they all have stingers?
Oh, man. I don't know. You'd have to... I think that's an individual situation. You have to really just dive down there and see what's going on. That's what you're into. I'm never gonna find out. I'll never know the answer.
You would never
know the answer to
okay,
that question.
so you would never dabble
in my lifetime with my genetic makeup and what I'm into and what I'm not. I will never find out the answer to that. All right.
So you're telling me you will never.
I have nothing against
you will never go into a dig on a transvestite bumblebee. By that I mean hooker, transvestite hooker, or friendly unsuspecting victim.
I mean, I would hook up with a transvestite in a bumblebee suit, but
because of the stinger.
there's no stinger. Only transvestites in bumblebee suits with no stingers.
Yeah.
Because I want to have the stinger. You know what I mean?
Well, yeah. Have you ever seen these transvestite videos? I've checked out every single kind of porn, And I like these videos where there's a guy that picks up a woman on the street or whatever, and then he pulls down the pants, and a big old floppy dick just fucking slaps him right in the forehead. He's like, I can't believe you have a dick. You didn't tell me, whatever. 2 minutes later, he's sucking on it. I don't know why. I don't know if that's what happens with every man. I don't think it's my case. If I'm ever unlucky enough to pick up a woman with a huge wiener that slaps me on the fucking forehead.
Well, first off, all you have to do is just simply look at the Adam's apple situation, and that'll tell you everything you need to know.
So if she doesn't have an Adam's apple, can I suck her dick?
Yeah, I mean, I think that should be the next thing for transvestites. I think they need to get their Adam's apple taken out,
dude. Yeah,
or you're not fooling anybody. I mean, you know how drunk you have to be to hook up with that shit. I've seen videos of that too, of them playing tricks on guys, like, you know what I mean, dudes like going down dressed up as women and like picking up dudes at the club when it's all dark and they're all hammered and they're all rubbing all over them. Like, that's actually mean. That's.
I think that's why I like it.
That's like indirect sexual assault.
Indirect sexual assault. You heard it first here, guys, at the
right.
Jesse Lopez 15-minute
podcast. Put it in the Urban Dictionary or make a law out of it. Indirect sexual assault. It's where you fool someone into thinking you're a different sex.
Well, there was this article that I read.
You're not, and then they fool around with you, and then after they're appalled, that's indirect sexual assault. But also, you know what I mean? Like, you shouldn't be able to sue somebody over that, because just like a lot of things, you shouldn't be able to sue people for. You know, because you're just a dumbass and other people owe you money. Like, I went to other countries, you know, and I went to a gym in Chile, and you don't sign you know, when you go to a gym for a day, you get a day pass or whatever, you have to sign a waiver saying if I get hurt, that doesn't count against you. They don't make you sign that shit. You know what I mean? They don't make you sign anything. So, yeah, sure, pay $5, go right into the gym. I'm like, oh, what if I drop a weight on my toe? They're like, well, you drop a weight on your toe, you fucking moron.
Yeah.
You don't sue anybody.
That's true.
You don't need
so
there's no car inspections,
no cock insurance,
and there's no cock insurance. There's no car inspections. There's trash everywhere, and just everybody's just kind of just on their own. You know what I mean? Like, you can, if you can get a car to run, you can drive it on the road. You know how many cars are stuck on the side of the road that have been there for years because there's so much trash and just like broken down cars. You know, just kind of. If you're an idiot and you drive a shitty car and it's going to break down on you halfway through your trip, well, you're a moron for driving the car out there. If you drop a weight on your toe, you can't sue anybody. You're just an idiot. There's no suing. You're just a moron. You know, you can't go to anybody. There's no lawyers you can go to and be like, hey, I dropped this weight on my toe at this gym and now they owe me money. Everyone around you that you talk to about that in these societies, like in Chile, Argentina, South America, they're just like, sorry, dumbass.
Well, I kind of agree.
In America,
with you.
Like, oh, no, come into my office. Oh, I'll cover you, and you just pay me money, and then we'll probably lose anyways, you know, because you're a dumbass.
I agree with that. Sexual assault unless you come. That's the rule now.
If you come, it's not sexual assault. Yeah, for sure. Well, this guy, I didn't know it was a guy. I thought it was a girl. Well, and then the judge just looks at you, and he's got the hammer in his hand. He lifts it up, and he looks at you, and he says, "Did you come?" I did come.
Case dismissed.
Case dismissed, motherfucker.